This program is brought to you by Stanford University. Please visit us at stanford.edu.
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the Court.
We want and we're committed to making sure that each and every Stanford Law student has opportunities to enroll in a clinical program and to receive world-class mentoring, world-class training in the unique ways that clinics can do.
Clinical education is invaluable. Nothing can replace working on something that you own yourself, that has real consequences that you need to work on seriously.
All of the clinics that we set up, we want them to be providing services to people who otherwise couldn't get them.
We often step in on behalf of indigent criminal defendants, plaintiffs in civil rights cases, and similar kinds of parties.
I want to be sort of an old-fashioned attorney, the kind of attorney that people can call when they have a problem. And the skills that I'm going to build this semester in the community law clinic will be directly transferable to that kind of practice.
The great thing about the environmental clinic is we do really big impact litigation. This is a really unique experience for law students, especially to work on cases with national impact.
It means having clinics in environmental law and education and immigration and all the different kinds of things that students are interested in.
My partner and I are working on an asylum case, and there are a couple students who are working on legal permanent resident status.
The strength of clinical education as an educational tool is that it's really the ideal bridge. You know, you learn all these things in the classroom, and now you can have a context in which you can really do them, but you can do them at a pace that's right for where you are in your legal career, with a supervisor whose job is to help you learn from that.
And the clinics are the way that students get to engage in self-reflective practice of law while they're still in law school. This year we had as many cases in front of the Supreme Court as any law firm in the country other than the Solicitor General, who represents the United States.
Our students really can hit the ground running wherever they land, whether it's government, whether it's the private sector, whether it's a public interest job.
After having worked on the case, to see it go from sort of start to finish and wait for the Supreme Court's decision is just a fantastic opportunity that we wouldn't otherwise get.
And I think if you talk to the students who've been through the clinic who are now out there in the world, they, to a person, will tell you this is where they learned how to do the kind of legal writing that they're going to do for the rest of their careers, and they learned how to work as part of a team in the way they're going to have to do for the rest of their careers.
Students in the different clinics talk to each other, they support each other, and it creates a kind of community around the whole idea, which is, I think, somewhat unique in clinical education anywhere.
People are here because they really care and they want to make a difference.
And we can use these practical environments to engage our students deeply, intellectually and philosophically, in reflecting about how they practice law and reflecting more generally about the practice of law across the board. And law schools have, therefore, the responsibility for making sure that when we have those 3 years of opportunity to inspire a generation of leaders, that we don't waste that we seize that opportunity, and that we show them a wide array of ways in which they can live rich lives that make themselves better, but also make the world around them so much better.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Stanford University. Please visit us at stanford.edu.